This is the Surrey branch of the BCSPCA. It's not just the bricks and mortar that make the Surrey branch such a special place. It's the animals, it's the people, and it's the community. The shelter is very busy, and the staff and volunteers work hard to take the best care of the animals they can. The manager, the staff, and the volunteers are the heart of this shelter.
I'm humbled every day by my staff. They go from taking an emaciated dog 1 minute to adopting out a goat the next minute to having to deal with the crisis the following minute. So they are totally versatile. The staff and the volunteers work incredibly hard together, and I'm just so proud to be part of their team.
Many of the animals in our care are lost, neglected, or unwanted. They may have been part of a cruelty investigation. Each gets a health check when they arrive. Often they are in desperate need of grooming. Often they require medical care. Sometimes they just need proper food.
The dog that really impacted me, her name was Angel when she first came to our shelter. She's now been renamed Georgie. She's been adopted. She came from the Maple Ridge shelter as a result of a cruelty investigation, and she was really fearful. I remember the first day I walked into her kennel to see her. She was kind of cowering in the corner. She was growling at me, but I just talked to her in a sweet voice and went in, and she was so sweet, so gentle, and just from then on, I worked a lot during the ringworm outbreak, so I got to know her. I spent time with her practically 5 days a week, became really close to her, and she just completely changed. She liked everybody, she loved other dogs, and yeah, she spent a long time here, months, and then she came out of isolation on Christmas Eve. She got adopted. She went to a great family. She's now renamed Georgie. She's living peacefully with 2 cats. I just spoke to the adoptive owners today, and they told me that she loves her bed. They take her to Starbucks, and she sits with them. She's a little fearful, but she's getting better every day, and they're really happy with her. And
the animals are the first priority. Caring for them is often less than glamorous, with muddy paw prints on your pants, cat fur on your sweater, the smell of cleaning products in your nostrils. And it can be downright uncomfortable, like wearing full Tyvek suit constantly for months on end.
So working in the Tyvek suits was hot, sweaty. You're bending into the cages cleaning, and it was a pain. We had to change our gowns really often, basically from growing into all the different rooms.
The BCSPCA is a charity that is entirely reliant on community support. We are dedicated to protecting and enhancing the quality of life for domestic animals, for farm animals, and for wild animals. The Surrey branch has opened its doors to a wider range of animals than most.
So in Surrey, we take care of every stray species there is, and not only do we have the large barn, but we get all sorts of small little critters, the typical, the hamsters, the mice, but also snakes and lizards, and a stray bearded dragon, which actually was a stray. Somebody came and got him. And right now we have a turtle. And so you never know what species is going to walk through our door.
Good welfare is not just about meeting their physical needs. The shelter is often a frightening environment for an animal. Imagine coming from a home or even off the street into such a crowded and loud environment. Our staff and volunteers do everything possible to make them more comfortable and to ease their fear, armed with compassion and care. We have new programs like clicker training and group classes aimed at meeting the mental needs of the animals. These add fun to working or volunteering for the BCSPCA, but more importantly, they're crucial to the animals. They provide opportunities to learn and to use their intelligence. When an animal is uncertain about a situation, nothing relaxes them more than knowing the right thing to do.
Hi, I'd just like to tell you about the programs that we have here at the Surrey SPCA. We are excited to start with the clicker training with all the animals in the shelter. I've had the opportunity to go down to Portland and attend the Clicker Expo and be able to bring back some exciting ideas for the staff and the volunteers to work with the animals. We're doing the clicker training, which is easy for staff and volunteers to communicate with the animals.
Clicker training is not just for dogs. This cat was in the Surrey shelter when it was closed for a ringworm outbreak. If he has to be in a shelter, you can see where he'd choose.
Hi. Surrey.
We provide enrichment, not just toys, treats, and puzzle games. We provide opportunities for animals to do more of their natural behaviors. Like cats watching birds on television in their community room, bunnies in the outdoor enclosure getting some fresh air, and dogs having long, relaxed sniffing walks. We are even introducing nose work for dogs to give them a chance to use their excellent noses to find things. I love hearing the volunteers laughing and having a good time in group classes. But don't tell them this, but actually it really is for the dogs, to practice good manners and to help them adjust to lots of people in action.
This is our new cat, Blossom. We adopted her, well, her adoption is pending, and we're hopefully going to get her on Wednesday or Tuesday of this week.
She's living our life.
She's 8 months old, and our house is without cats right now, so we decided it was time to pick one. So we decided to come to the SPCA and pick a cat who needs a home. And this is going to be our new family member.
I love you.
The staff and volunteers do a great job of making the Surrey shelter a better place to be for animals. But in the end, what each of these animals needs is a loving, forever home. Thank you for your support. Together, we are making a difference.